is going to starving children around the world. So their immune systems are totally different from ours. They're really ill. So our everyday germs can be deadly to them. So that means that we just wash our hands, that we have our hairnets on. We have to keep our hands clean the whole entire time, and those hairnets have to stay on. So kind of like Sarah said, if you're not feeling well at all, have the sniffles, whatever it is, just let me know or another team leader in a blue hat. If you have to cough or sneeze, do it in your elbow and go wash your hands afterwards. We do encourage you to take pictures, videos, whatever you feel like doing. Put those up on social media. Just make sure that you wash your hands immediately afterwards. Careful, because all the food we're using today is donated by volunteers just like you, between coming in, donating your time, or the finances to purchase the food. So we want to be as resourceful as possible. So that means getting all the ingredients into the man pack. So just be careful. Now I'm going to go over the packing instructions. So if I can have a volunteer, I don't think my friend Annabelle is in here.
Yes, she's right here.
Is she? Want to help me, Annabelle? Can everyone give Annabelle a round of applause for helping me? Okay, the first step we're going to be doing is opening the man pack. Again, we don't want to get our germs in the bag, so we're not going to throw our hands in the bag, and we're not going to blow the bag. What you're going to do is put a hand on either side and pull apart, just like that. You're then going to fit it over the funnel, and Annabelle's going to use both hands and hold onto the bag nice and tight with all your muscles. Okay, so the first ingredient is the powder. It's packed with all the vitamins and minerals. You're going to get a huge scoop and then pack it against the wall of the box, kind of like brown sugar if you're making cookies. You're then going to carefully bring it over to the funnel and do a little tap, tap, tap. Make sure all that powder is into the man pack. Actually, I failed. I'm sorry, guys. You have to wear gloves. So, if you are a scooper today, you have to be wearing gloves on both hands. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use one. But again, you're going to want to wear gloves. We don't want to get germs in the food. Sorry about that. So, our second ingredient is the vegetables. You're going to get a big scoop and carefully bring it over to the funnel. Do a little tap tap. The third ingredient is the soy. It's found in the brown bins. And you're just going to get a big heaping scoop. And or you want that scoop to be level. So what you're going to do is shake it and get it nice and even. You don't want to bring your other hand across. You don't want to touch the food if possible. So I'm going to carefully bring it over and put it into the man pack. Our fourth ingredient is the rice. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get a big scoop and shake it so it's nice and even. Okay, this is pretty heavy, so hold on a second. Perfect. Okay, so now I have all four ingredients in my man pack, and I can take off my gloves. Again, it's only the scoopers that need gloves. If you're working in any of the other positions, you do not need them. So I'm going to take the man pack from Annabelle, and everyone should give her a round of applause for helping me. Okay, so the next step is to weigh your man pack. What you're going to want to do is make sure that the scale is on and that it reads 0 grams. Once it reads 0 grams, I can set my man pack onto the scale, and I'm going to look at the cheat sheet that's found at every station. It says that each man pack has to weigh between 380 to 400 grams. So my man pack weighs 390 grams. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's perfect. Let's say it was overweight or underweight. I can use an adjustment bowl that's found at each station. There's rice in there and scoops. I would just add rice or remove rice if need be. If that adjustment bowl runs out of rice, just feel free to fill it up from the rice bin. So now that my man pack is in the target weight, I can bring it over to the scale. If you are 18 years of age or older, raise your hand. 18 years. Okay. You are eligible to be a sealer today. Woo! It's an exciting job. It's really an important job. Because what you're going to be doing is sealing the man packs, and you have to make sure that all the air is out of the man packs. So what you're going to do is put a thumb on the M, the thumb on the K, and just pull it apart. This will get all the air out of the box. Then you're going to slip it underneath the sealer and just press down with your knuckles. There's a little red light that's going to turn on for about 3 seconds. After that turns off, it means that the man pack is sealed. You do want to double check that by just pushing the rice up to the top of the seal. incorrect way is to shake it over underneath and see if anything falls out. That's the incorrect way. Because you're going to have a huge mess, you just wasted food, and now you're going to have to clean it up. So, after I have it in a pack seal, I'm going to bring it over to the packing table. And you can see from the tables around you that on this table there's numbers 1 through 18. If you can count to 2, you can do this job. So what you're going to do is take a mana pack and put 2 mana packs in each of those numbers. 2 times 18 is 36. And that is a very important number, because once you have 36 mana packs, it's time to pack your box. It's also an important number, because once you have 36 mana packs, it means that you just packed 216 meals. That means by 216 kids for an entire day, and that's something you guys should be celebrating. So once you have all 36 of those mana packs, and you put them into your box, which I will leave you here on to explain those directions for your boxer. But I want you guys to come together as a station and come up with a chant, a cheer, whatever you guys want. And I want you guys to come together, say that cheer, so you guys